Good morning, everyone. Once again, we welcome you into our Do What You Love show. And for today, we have another VA coming from Outsourcing Angel that would be very open to share her experiences as a virtual assistant. And so let me introduce to you our resource person for today. She is known as Apple to many, and she's been in the online industry for almost 6 years, but have been employed by Outsourcing Angel since July of last year, having experience in a full-time and part-time client. She specialized basic virtual assistant tasks such as email management, content creation, blog writing and posting, video editing, and graphic creation. Outside of work, she enjoys personal time by playing with her daughter and going on outings with family and friends. She lives for TV shows and religiously follow at most 10 shows, but also love reading fiction, YA novels, and nonfiction, self-help, inspirational books. And so to our dear viewers, let us all welcome Apple. Hi, April. How are you doing today, April?
Hello, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you.
Wonderful. And so, April, can you tell us more about yourself, like your family background, educational background, as well as how you started or how you find online job?
Mm. Okay, so I am already married. I have a 6-year-old daughter and my husband. We live together here in Dumaguete City, Negros Oriental. I am a registered nurse, but ever since I passed the board examinations, I started working online because I have to support my family. My husband and I have to support our little family. So working as a nurse here in Dumaguete is not very convenient financially. So I started working online. I started with the sites onlinejobs.ph and Upwork. I was freelancing then. And then I was late about last year, July of last year, I started working for Outsourcing Angels. And since then, I have had a steady workflow or clientele. So I am very, very happy with that. And yes, so yeah, that's it.
Yeah. And so you did mention that you're a registered nurse by profession, but have you had an experience of really going into the field as an RN, or have you worked in the hospital before, or you just got your license and then never really get into the field?
I volunteered as in our provincial hospital here in Negros, but then it didn't really work for me. I, I was volunteering back then and I was also working online, but then the hours didn't work for me. So I stopped and then I I really went into the online industry full time.
I see. And so how did you come across with online job? Because pretty much before, if we are going to date back 6 years ago, online job isn't really that focused, right? So how did you learn about online job?
Actually, it was my friend. She was working also when she graduated. She worked immediately as an online job employee. And so she introduced me to this industry. And then I was very, very curious about it and as to how it works, because it's not a norm, especially here in our city, in a small city. It's not usually that normal for people to work as an online job employee. So then she helped me make an account, make accounts with onlinejobs.ph and Upwork, and so I started there. And then I couldn't really recall, but I think it was on Upwork or onlinejobs.ph that I found Miss Lynn, and then it was really about 2015 or 2016. It was that early on in the Outsourcing Angel company. And then Miss Lynn interviewed me, and then I was a casual virtual assistant. Then I did project based tasks. And then I stopped that. And then last year, Miss Wendy just came across my Skype. I don't know why, what happened, or why she messaged me, and then she said, "Are you still looking for an online job?" And it was very, very timely because I was also looking for one, and then so that started, and then it went on from there.
All right. Now, my next question is, you studied nursing and
Yes.
you got your license and you're a registered nurse. So it's like 4 years of schooling, right?
Yeah.
Getting all the knowledge within those
Mm.
4 years. Now, as I introduce yourself, it's totally different. Like your skills is totally different and doesn't even have something to do with what you've studied for
Yeah.
4 years. So it's like basic virtual assistant tasks,
Mm.
email management, comments creation, blog writing and
Mhm.
posting, video editing and graphic creation. How did you learn all those things? How did you learn them?
Actually, it was uh, little by little, I guess, because before I just knew how to write articles because I was an article writer back when I was in elementary until high school, and
Mm,
then that was just my tool for this online job industry. I didn't know
mhm,
any of the technical stuff. Didn't know graphic creation and all of that, but then when I came across clients, they would usually hand me these tasks.
mhm.
So um, I do not know how, I personally do not know how to do these stuffs. So I just Google is my best friend. Google
Right.
and
I would
YouTube.
agree. I would agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
Everything is
you
in Google now.
yeah, if you really want to learn, or if you really want to know about tasks or stuff like that, you can find anything in Google and YouTube. So
Mhm.
yeah, that's
And
basically how I learned. Mm.
right. And to add to that, I think if you're really interested of learning, given all the resources that you have, like the number one resource we have is really Google. With
Mm.
your interest to learn, then you will definitely become a master of it, right? So it's
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
that skill that you have, you did not really acquire that in just 24 hours. You
Mm.
did a lot of research, you did a lot of application so that you'll
Mm.
know if it's really good, if you're doing good already on that certain task or whatnot. So
Yeah.
that's really something that is also very important, the will to
Yeah.
learn.
Mm-mm.
Right.
Right.
And so yes, my next question is that um of so 6 years working online, last year you started with OA until
Mm.
now. um do you have any unforgettable experience or experiences that you'd like to share to everyone working online? Working
We're
online,
working online generally, or just working with Outsourcing Angel.
working online generally, like your
Okay.
unforgettable experience.
Actually, when I first started, like this was in my first year working in the industry, I came across a client in onlinejobs.ph,
Mm-hmm.
and then we were working for like 1 month because he started me with a monthly payment basis, and then I worked for him daily, gave him all the output, all the tasks, did all the tasks, and then come payment time, I did not receive any salary. That was
Okay.
a very unforgettable one because I kept on contacting him, and I kept on messaging him on via email and via Skype, and then no response. So, okay.
Right. Okay. So now, can you give us can you give us what's the difference between being employed in the outsourcing angel versus you before having directly been employed to a certain client or directly employed to a client. So can you give us what's the difference?
Working for or being employed by Outsourcing Angel really does give me structure, because I have, it's like even if it's online, I have this company that I am working for. I have I have Miss Lynn, of course, and then Miss Wendy, and then you and all of the other VAs with me. When I was still freelancing on my own, I did not have any support or anyone that I could talk to or I could ask aid from. For example, when that example I did before, I told you before that I wasn't paid, and so
Right.
that would be very hard for a freelancer, because time and then your energy and then all the tasks or all the output that you've done would be put to waste. But then when I started with Outsourcing Angel, it was I think I told Miss Wendy this before. I really consider her my angel, because working for Outsourcing Angel really gave me the confidence career-wise, because before my relatives would keep on asking me, we don't really understand your job. What are you doing? Like before. And then now they see that I have a steady income. I am sending my daughter to school. I am paying, me and my husband are paying the bills here at our own home. And then I also showed them the Outsourcing Angel website, the company website, and my ID when it arrived. So it really gave them, I think, a sense of assurance that I really do have a career online. Yeah.
Right. So that's something that Outsourcing Angel offers to all virtual assistants within the umbrella, that we are making sure that they will have a stable career. This is not just like a hobby, but this is actually, in fact, a career already. And in Outsourcing Angel, we are even looking for ways as to how we can improve you guys more, and we even offer online courses to aid you with whatever trainings that you need. And so that's something that we are all confident that our virtual assistants are equipped and are definitely indispensable. Right? And so for the last question I have for you, what advice do you have for those watching right now that might have just been starting doing online job?
Doing online jobs is not easy. You have to work hard, because some may consider this you're just at home, you are not traveling to an office, so it's not a real job. But it is. We are sending out tasks daily. We have a time, and we have a time to talk with our clients, to work, to really work. So for those who are planning to go into the online industry, just consider this as an opportunity, because it really is. And you need to, like any other job there is, you really need to work hard. You really need to learn and educate, keep on educating yourself, so that you would find great clients for you. Yeah.
There you have it. Well, thank you so much, April. We actually have learned a great deal from you. Thank you for sharing to us your journey from start till now. And thank you for sharing to us as well as to your own insights as to how you will start as a virtual assistant or doing online job, how you learn those skills that you haven't went to school. You haven't even went to school for those trainings, but you did have your self-learning, and in the process, you'll have your will to learn. And eventually, there you are being successful. And you can even show it to your family that this is a stable job. Just
Yeah.
it's not just like a passing job or a part-time job,
Yeah.
And so, well, we did really learn a lot from you, April, and thank you so much for your time. And I'd like to take this opportunity to let you know that Outsourcing Angel is very happy with your performance. We are very proud of you, and we know we've been checking or constantly monitoring your performance with the client, and the client is happy with your performance. And so please keep up the good work, and we'll really wish that you'll be with us the longest time or even forever. you know
Yeah.
Right. Okay. And so, to our viewers out there, thank you so much for watching. And we hope that you did learn something. And if you guys are actually thinking of working online, then take the advice coming from April as to how you can start. And so, until the next show, and we'll leave you with, don't forget to do what you love. Bye. Thank you, April.
Bye. Thank you.
Life's not so complicated when you do what you love. What you love.